you beautiful people. Oh goodness, it has been a hot minute since I have done a word over wine, but it is time. I think my first one was around this time last year, April or May. And then life happened. Whew, life happened. And now's the perfect time to restart. Like, now's the perfect time to talk about a few things. Like, let's talk, ladies. So, we are currently going through a lockdown process due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The COVID-19 is a virus that is almost like the flu, but the only difference is there is no vaccination for this virus yet. So this virus is highly contagious and it can cause death in a matter of days, 2 or 3 days. What it does is it attacks your lungs, and it attacks your lungs and it makes them fill with fluid, which causes an inflammation response within your body. So your body's trying to fight off this infection, which then turns into septic shock and your organs start to fail, and then you ultimately die because of multi-organ system failure, or MODS, multi-organ disease, something to that nature. Don't quote me on that, but I'm a nurse. I know a few things. It's called MODS, where your body just completely shuts down on itself because the immune response is so high that your body can't fight the disease itself. So with that being said, with COVID-19 being out there, everybody's home, locked down. Rules were in effect where you can only go to certain places. You can only go to the grocery store, the gas station, the liquor store. Hey, which I have not been to the liquor store, because I like wine, so I do like a little liquor too. But during this time, it's probably not the best idea to like drink heavily, especially when you're inside confined and you ain't got nowhere to go, you know. It just leads to you drinking more and more and more, and then you end up having a problem, which we don't want that. No, we don't want no alcohol problems. I am a nurse, so let's talk about something serious here. So I'm a nurse. I'm a registered nurse. I have been a nurse. I got my nursing license in 2013, but I was an LVN first. I got my LVN license in 2009. So add all those years up, and I have been a nurse for a total of 11 years. Oh Lord. I never thought about how long I've been a nurse. I have been a nurse for 11 years, y'all. I'm getting old. Jesus Christ, I'm getting old. Anywho, with me being a nurse, being a registered nurse, almost all my friends are in the healthcare field, all of them. And that means that they're exposed. They're on the front lines fighting this thing. And that means every day they are risking their lives to fight COVID-19. Not only risking their lives, but their family lives. They are out there, not only my nursing friends, but I have friends who are first responders. I have friends who work in the lab that actually handles these viruses as they come in from the blood, people's blood, and the test, like the actual test that has the living live virus right there, where they could easily become contaminated and catch the COVID themselves. So this morning I had a weak moment where I broke down a little bit, because I love those people. Those people are near and dear to my heart. Some of my closest friends are nurses. Some people that I have had relationships in the past are nurses. And so knowing that they are out there fighting for us, to find a cure for this thing, to take care of those who have been affected by it, it affects you if you are a healthcare professional yourself. And think about the millions of jobs that have been lost due to this thing. And the kids aren't in school. And just like what this virus has done to the country as a whole, it's scary, y'all. And if you haven't taken, like, really truly taken a moment to take it all in and realize what's going on, then I don't know what world you're living in. I don't know what your reality looks like. But this thing is scary. It's scary. But we always have to remain hopeful, you know? I've heard many stories as to why the COVID-19 is amongst us. You know, that this is all a part of God's plan, because we as sinners weren't taking heed to who He is and His word and His promises, and we were just running amok. And God decided to like drop a little invisible fairy dust in the land to get us to all open our eyes and see how valuable and how priceless and how quick human lives can change in a matter of mere seconds. A matter of mere seconds, y'all. This thing is serious. I myself believe that. I am a believer. I believe in God wholeheartedly. He is the head of my life. He is number one. I'm not perfect, but I believe in God. I believe in His principles. I stand on His word. And so something like this that comes out of nowhere and sweeps across the, look y'all. This thing has swept across the entire world. Not just one area, not just China, as Trump would say, China. It comes from China. China, whatever Trump, okay. But this thing has swept across the world. The entire world. If that alone doesn't wake you up and you're like, what the heck? Then something is wrong with you. This invisible virus. Invisible, y'all. You can't see it. You can't see it until you're having trouble breathing, and at that point, your body's already in respiratory failure and you're going to need to be intubated. And the likelihood of you coming off that vent is slim to none. It is serious. So serious. I can't stress that enough. This invisible thing that has swept across the entire world, only God can do something like that. To get His people to wake up, y'all. It's time to wake up. It is time to wake up. It's time to cut out the foolishness. It's time to cut out the horrible living. Like, we're not perfect. Don't get me wrong. Your girl ain't perfect either. Steph is not perfect. But I wake up every day with the intent of my life is to live as Christ lived. Christ was perfect. My boy was like cleaner than a mother on Sunday service, you know, Easter Sunday service. Jesus was perfect. And we should all strive to be like that every day. Keep God first, keep His principles first. Love Him. Love Him. Just tell Him thank you. Just talk to Him a little bit. Just the same way I'm talking to you, that's how you talk to God. That's what God's message is for this time, is He just wants us to draw closer to Him. Do you notice how we're all alone? I'm here by myself. It's just me and my dogs, you know, me, my dogs, and God. That's it. That's the only person I can call my friends and talk to my friends. But when that conversation is over with, then what? Just me, my thoughts. And God is always there, always there. That's what this time is for us to connect, come back to God, refocus, reset our lives, you know. Stop, slow down. We're moving too fast. People are all over the place these days. Time to take a break. Time to sit down. Time to open our eyes and recognize who should be first in our lives. And it's not me. It's not you. It's not your husband. It's not your wife. It's not your baby mama. It's not your girlfriend. It's not your kids who should come first. But it should be Jehovah. God Himself. Okay? That's all I wanted to say. It's been a minute since your girl did a word over wine, and this is really off the hip, and so I'm not going to do all that cool editing and stuff like that. I'm just going to put it out there because at a time like this, it is needed. I don't know when I'm going to do another one of these. I have no idea, but I thought it was time to just put a word over wine out there. Just know that God loves you all. I love you all. I love you all with the heart of God. And just stay strong out there. To all my nurses, my first responders, my friends, everybody that I love, my family, everyone out there in the world, just stay safe, stay inside, wash your hands, don't touch your face. Don't be kissing people you ain't got no business kissing, okay? Don't be touching people you ain't got no business touching. Ew, that's nasty. Don't be touching people, okay? Don't be touching people. Just be safe, okay? Times are serious. Times are hard for a lot of people. Just stay strong. Start praying every day. When you get up in the morning, just tell God thank you for allowing you to wake up, see another day, okay? That's it. That's all I got. Just be safe, people. COVID is real. People are dying every day. Over 1,000 deaths in the US every day. People who are taking their last breaths with no one around them. No family. Family can't be around them. You know why? Because they're positive and they will spread it to their family members. That's how serious this thing is. People are leaving this earth alone and lonely, and no one can be there for them but God in their final hour. So I love you all. I do. I love you. Please be safe out there. To all my friends, my family, be safe. Wash your hands. From one nurse to all the other healthcare professionals out there, I thank you. I love you all. Stay strong. Be blessed. And until next time, I love you.